Hey, welcome to Tabletop Baseball Plus. Continuing with the Milwaukee Brewers 2018 season replay. 4-1 so far. This is game 7. Actually, there are 4-2. 4-2, excuse me. I was looking at this. This is game 6. We're going to do a little game 6 recap on the pitching. The Brewers lost it 4-3. Tight one. But as far as the pitching goes, Chacin loses. He moves to 0-2 on the season. He went 5 innings, 7 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run, and all 4 runs were charged to him. Jennings, 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Hader, 1 inning, 3 walks. 1 of them was intentional, and nothing else. So that gets you up to date on the pitching from the last game. Now they're on to the Cubs. First game of a 3-game series. I believe the Cubs win this one in real life, 8-0. On the mound, you can see why. One reason it was 8-0 was John Lester for the Cubs. Brent Suter for the Brewers. The Cubs lineup: in left field, Ian Happ. Right field is Zobrist. Third base, Bryant. First base, Rizzo. Catcher, Contreras. Center field is Almora. Shortstop is Russell. Second base, Baez. And batting ninth and pitching, John Lester. For the Brewers, center field is Kane. Right field is Santana. Yelich is taking the day off. Maybe. We'll see. Might have to bring him in. Left field, Braun. Third base, Shaw. First base, Aguilar getting his first start, I believe. He's 0-2 as far as at the plate. 0-2. Perez at second. Arcia at short. Bandy catching. Suter batting ninth, pitching. So here we go. Suter's lefty. Both lefties. Ian Happ, 31-14. So he leads off with a walk. That brings up Zobrist. 32-26. Fielder's choice. He'll reach first on the return throw, not in time. So Bryant, Zobrist at first, 64-39. Strike one. 55's an 8. Plus 13 versus lefties. So that's going to make Suter a 1. That's as low as you can go. So an 8 on a 1 is going to be a single runner to second. So first and second, 1 out. Rizzo, you don't take him out just because there's a lefty up. He is -9 versus lefties, but he's still Anthony Rizzo. So 63-31 flies to center. F on second will move to third. Zobrist not an F. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Contreras. 54-32. He'll fly out to right. The Cubs cannot bring anybody home. Leave 2 stranded. Bottom of the first. Lorenzo Cain. 62, struck him out. Santana, -10 versus lefties. 46, struck him out. 2 away, Ryan Braun. 53, there's the old 53. 15, unless he's fielding 1, center field, Almora is. So he's going to make the catch. Fly to right, or fly to, 15. 53 is a 15. I'm looking at, so left field. Left fielder, Happ is not going to make the catch. It is a single. Happ is a 2, so fielding 2 for him. 2 outs. Braun at first, 42-22. hit by pitch unless he is an HB 0. He is not. So Travis Shaw is hit. And the Brewers have first and second with 2 outs. Aguilar 62, 41, another weird one. Triple play, but it's going to be a ground out to second. There's already 2 outs. So they don't have to worry about getting triple plays here. Top of the second. No score. Almora 42, struck him out. Addison Russell 66-0. He does have an L. 14. 14's a 7. That'll be a single. Kind of a downer there. A single on a second roll. Brings up Baez. And he'll strike out on a 42. 13. So John Lester up with 1 out. Russell at first. 2 outs. Russell at first. And he'll fly out to left field. Bottom of the second. Hernan Perez. 33-0 for him. 22, that was a 2. 22 is a 1. +3 versus lefties. So 9 on a 1 is going to be a home run for Perez. Hernan Perez, he hit 9 home runs on the season. Hits one here. It's 1-0 Brewers. Arcia 55-9 on a 12. 9 on a 12 is a 27, so a ground out to third for Arcia, 1 away. Brings up Jeff Bandy. 33. 33 is an 8 on a 14. Fly to left. Lorenzo Cain, no, it's not a Suter. Pitcher. 41. 24 grounds out to short. Brewers strike first, 1-0 on a solo home run by Hernan Perez. Top of the order, Ian Happ, 27. Grounds out to third base. Travis Shaw. Here is Benjamin Zobrist, 61-14. He reaches via the walk. Here's Chris Bryant. 22-0. And a 56-6. +13. So Suter's going to be, it's going to be a double F scores. Wait a minute, he has an L, so hold on. He has a 1. An L or an M, that turns into a home run. Yes, that is a home run for Bryant because of the L on Suter's card. So Bryant, 2 for 2, a 2-run home run. Here in the third, gives the Cubs the lead, 2-1. 1 out, here's Rizzo, base is clear. 32 will fly out to right field. Wilson Contreras, 43. 29, he'll ground out back to the mound. Cubs take the lead, 2-1. Bottom of the third, Lorenzo Cain, 23. 12, he cues one down to the first baseman. For 1 away, Santana. 16 is 28. Grounds out to short. Ryan Braun singled his first time up, 45. He's going to walk here. Believe it or not, Lester's move to first is +1, which is decent. So I guess the thing is he can't throw over there, but people still, for some reason, cannot steal on the guy. So 2-away, Travis Shaw. 51's a 14, and that will be a walk. Lester does not have a Z. First and second, 2 outs. Gonna get a little rally going here. Aguilar, 55 and 8. +1 versus lefties, so an 11. 8 on an 11 is going to be a single. One scores, other to third with 2 outs. RBI single. Braun comes home. Shaw to third. RBI for Aguilar. 2 outs, first and third. Hernan Perez homered. First time up. He is +3 versus lefties. 16. 28. Grounds out to short. Playing back with 2 outs. Brewers tie it back up 2-2. Top of the 4th. Almora. 21-30. Flies out to left field. Addison Russell. 66-0. 14 is a 7. Single. I think you got that last time. Not the exact same role, but he is at first. With 1 out, Javier Baez. Let's hit him. You got the pitcher up next. Let's hit and run. No, let's don't. He's not a good hit and run guy. Hitting away. 52-27. Double play. 5-4-3. The Brewers turn the double play. That's what you want. You want the pitcher leading off. Bottom of the 4th. Arcia 2-2 ball game. 34. Flies out to center field. Jet Bandy 0 for 1. 22 is an 8 on a 14. Again, flies to left. Brings up Suter, not Kane. 34, flies to center. So both, okay, Lester leading off top of the 5th. I was going to say both teams at the top of the order. Nope. Lester flies out to center. Now it's Ian Happ. 35-14. He draws a walk. Brings up Zobrist. Hit and run. Hit and run a 0. And a 6. Could be a double runner scores. Let's see. Hit and run. And a 6. Double runner scores. Good job by Zobrist. Hap all the way around. It's 3-2 now. Cubs. Chris Bryant. 46. Struck him out. The first time he's been retired. He is singled and homered. Zobrist at second with 2 outs. Here's Rizzo. Chance to drive in a run. 31's a 9. -9 versus lefties, though. That makes him a 14. 14 on a 9 is still going to be a single. Runner scores, unless he's an S. Zobrist is not an S. So Rizzo does come through with an RBI single. 4-2 now. Cubs. Rizzo at first. Contreras the batter. 2 away. 12-25. He ground out to second base. Retires aside, but 2 runs for the Cubs. It's 4-2 Chicago. Bottom of the fifth, Lorenzo Cain leading off, 55s and 8 on a 5. So he's +7 versus lefties. Drops him down to a 5. And that will be a single for Cain. Leadoff single. Brings up Santana. Hit and run. 41-13. Is that a foul strike? Strike runner must attempt to steal. Okay. He's a 31. +1 drops him to a 30. Contreras is 0, so 30. 56 or less. 33. Stolen base for Lorenzo Cain. So Santana now. Strike 1. Cain at second. 33-6. -10 makes him a 22. But there is nothing there, so double runner scores. I was writing 22 down. Double runner scores. 4-3 ball game. Brewers have been playing a lot of back and forth, a lot of run scoring games. Pretty exciting stuff, really. So Braun now up with Santana at second. 15 is a 10. +2 drops him to a 10. A 10 on a 10. We get a single runner to third. Does not score, but it's a single. Braun 2 for 2. 2 singles and a walk. First and third, nobody out. Travis Shaw. 62 struck him out. There's out number 1. They will move back to double play depth. There's Aguilar. 21, he strikes him out. Here comes Lester. Fighting back, digging in. Here's Perez, 22 and 8. +3 makes him a 9. 8 on a 9 though is going to be a fly out. Fly out to left field. They do pick up another run and tie it. No, they don't. They pick up. Yeah, they picked up 1 run. For some reason I thought they got 2, but that single only moved him to third. That's the deal. So it's 4-3. It's a 4-3 ball game, top of the 6th inning. Suter is actually past his batter's faced. He's going to drop down to a 3 actually at this point. He dropped down to a 4 last inning. So he's down to a 3. It's a 1-run ball game. We're on the top of the 6th. Let's let him start out. We got Almora. 33's a 0. And a 22 is out of here. Gone. Albert Almora Jr. with a home run. Gives the Cubs a 2-run lead. 5-3. Addison Russell. 16-28. Grounds out to short. Javier Baez, 21. Struck him out. Brings up Lester. 15-23. Let's check Suter. It's a ground ball to the mound, to the pitcher. And he is... Well, he's rated as high as you can get as a 2. So it's going to be out Ground ball to the mound, 1-3. Cubs pick up a run. It's 5-3 Cubbies. And Lester is actually he is actually a 10 now. There's Arcia, 12-25. Grounds out to second base. 3-1 out. Here's Jet Bandy, 55. The guy's been getting doubles, but he can't get a hit because he's not that good. He's a 188 hitter. 55 is a 9. -2 brings him back to a 12. So a 9 on a 12. It's going to be an out. 27. Rounds out to third. Brings up the pitcher spot. It will be a pinch hitter timeout. So Jonathan Villar will come on to pinch hit. Facing Lester. 11's a 6. -1 versus lefty, so it makes him an 11. 6 on 11, as long as he doesn't have an L or an M. It's a double. It is a double. Nice pinch hit job for Villar. So he's at second base with 2 outs. Lorenzo Cain struck him out though. Cain strikes out, ends the inning. We'll go to the 7th. It's going to be Jacob Barnes on for the Brewers. Barnes. So Suter goes 6. Good. That's a good outing for Suter. 6 innings. Barnes is a right-hander. Top of the order, Ian Happ, 45, walks him. Don't come in and walk somebody. Zobrist, hit and run. 0. 64-6. That is a double. Runner scores. Unless he's a 30 pitcher, he's not. So once again, Zobrist on the hit and run. And their RBI is 6-3 now. Cubs. Chris Bryant. Zobrist is second, 0 for Bryant. 62-6. He has a G, but no L or M, so double runner scores. Walk and back-to-back doubles off Barnes. Third RBI for Bryant. And here's Rizzo. Strikes out Rizzo. Contreras. 38. Single runner to third. Pitcher's injured. We're not using injuries. On a 38, single runner to third. First and third, 1 out. Almora. $54-32. We're going to have a little sacrifice situation here. 32. And it's going to be a 56. And the runner on third is Bryant. His speed is a 16. 72. Right fielder. I think he's going to walk home. Right field is Santana. Arms of 33. So 72, 33. Yes, he will score. 36 or higher, it's a sac fly. So runner on first They don't even make the throw. Sack fly for Almore. 2 away. Addison Russell. 22's a 7. -3 versus righties on a 15. And that'll be a single runner to third. Barnes having all kinds of problems. Keep thinking he's going to right the ship, but he's not. It's first and third, 2 outs. I'll let him keep going though. Oh, good grief, a 0. 62's a 6, first and third. And -2 makes him a 14. Double clears the bases. I know, he's gone, he's done. Cannot get, well, pitcher spots up, Lester. I'll let him pitch to Lester. 41's a 24. And he'll get him to ground out to short. Awful inning for Barnes. 5 runs for the Cubs. 10-3 now. Chicago. Closer to actual. They got 8-0 was the actual score. So Lester's a 9 now. 21 for Santana. Struck him out. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Ryan Braun. 26, 27. Grounds out to third. First time he's retired, Ryan Braun. Travis Shaw. 31-14. He will walk. Brings up Aguilar. 1 for 3. 24. Struck him out. Eighth inning, new pitcher for the Brewers. Timeout. So Dan Jennings now on for the Brewers. I dropped 1 drop of water on that card. And it's, I mean, 1 little drop of water from my cup leaked off of it and it's wrinkled it. First time I've ever done that. So I'm a little more careful now when I pick my cup up. So Jennings on, top of the 8th inning, top of the order, Ian Happ. He's a lefty. 55 is a 9. -9 versus lefties for Ian Happ. So a 21 on a 9 is going to be a fly or ground out to third. 27. So 1 away, here's Zobrist. Couple of doubles for him today. 14, 30. Flies to left. 2 away, Chris Bryant. There's that 53, 18. He's going to get on base. Is it error or single? Actually, no. If he is a fielding 1, shortstop, Arcia, he's an 8. Needs to be a 9 or a 10. So it's going to be an error on the shortstop. Error on the shortstop. If he was a fielding 1, with 2 outs, he's out. And there are 2 outs. So Bryant, he is 3 for 5. Single, double, home run, 3 RBIs. Here's Rizzo. 26. A 32 flies out to right field. So Jennings puts up a 0. Bottom of the 8th inning, Lester down to an 8. I think they're going to go to the bullpen timeout. Carl Edwards Jr. for the Cubs. 33 for Hernan Perez, 0. 56, a 6. -4 versus righties. So a 19. 6 and a 19 is a double for Hernan Perez. Lead off double. Here's Arcia. 32. 54 is a 32, and that's a fly to right field. Runner will hold. Both teams are fielding one. Jet Bandy, 21, struck him out. And that's going to bring up the pitcher spot. Pinch hitter time, timeout. So Eric Thames on to pinch hit Perez at second. 2 outs. 15's a 9, no change. 15. A 9 and a 15. Is a single runner scores. S is out. He's not an S. So single runner, single RBI for Thames. A couple of nice pinch hit jobs by the Brewers. Villar with a double, now Thames with a single. Lorenzo Cain. He gets a 15, 11 on a 19. Oh, 11 on a 19 is a fly to left. They do pick up a run. It is 10 to 4 now, 9th inning. And new pitcher for Corey Nebel. I'll just keep it right here. Corey Nebel, 9th inning, Contreras. Strikes out Contreras. That's a way to start off. You don't walk the guy, first guy you face, you strike him out. 11's a 0 for Almora. 62's a 6 on a 13. 6 on a 13. Does he have an M? He does not. So a double for Almora. He's homered and doubled. Addison Russell, 26. He'll strike him out. 2 away, Javi Baez. .56, a 34. And he pops out to second base. Actually, Nebel has a K there, so he will strike him out. So he does give up a double, but 3 strikeouts in the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. And the Cubbies will bring in Cishek. Bottom of the 9th. Here's Santana. 41's a 13. Struck him out. Ryan Braun, 41's a 24. Grounds out to short. Unless he has a K. Quick timeout. Alright, so 2 down. Travis Shaw. It's up to him to keep it going. 32, 26. Grounds out to second base. And that is the ball game. The Cubbies win in Milwaukee. 10 to 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 to 4. Is that right? 10 to 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. For some reason I thought it was 5, but it's 10 to 4. The final. Let's count up the hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits for the Cubs. And no errors. There was an error for the Brewers. Shortstop. Hits for the Brewers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. Cishek went 1. Lester gets the win. The loss is going to go to Suter. He's going to go to 1-1. He'll drop to 1-1. And I'll total up the pitching stats and have them at the beginning of the next game coming up here in just a second. Until then, you guys hold tight for game number 8. All right, we're ready to start game 8, but first, let's look at what's transpired in game 7 as far as the pitching goes for the Brewers in the 10-4 loss to the Cubs. Suter went 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 home runs, and 5 earned runs. Barnes comes in and blows up pretty much. 5 hits, walk, a strikeout, and 5 earned runs. Jennings, 1 inning and nothing there. Neville, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, and in the loss to the Cubs. So it's game 2. I think it's a 4-game set with the Cubs. So game number 8 on the season. They are 4-3 now, are the Brewers. Taking on the Cubs. They won this game in real life, 5-4. Let's look at the lineups. It's Hendricks for the Cubs. Woodruff getting his first start for the Brewers. He did pitch in a relief appearance, but he will be starting today. For the Cubs, Zobrist in right, Bryant at third, Schwarber in left, Contreras catching, Russell at short, Caratini's at first base, Rizzo with a day off, Hayward in center, Baez at second. Batting ninth and pitching is Kyle Hendricks. For the Brewers, it's Kane in center, Thames at first, Braun in left, Shaw at third, Santana's in right, catching is Pena, second base Villar, shortstop Arcia, and pitching, of course, batting ninth is Kyle Woodruff. A couple Kyles on the mound. Yelich must be a little dinged up. He's out again for the Brewers. Both pitchers are right-handers. Here is Zobrist leading off, 56. Struck him out. Woodruff starts off on the right foot with a strikeout of Zobrist. Chris Bryant, 44 is an 8. -5 versus righties. Woodruff is a 3, so it makes him an 8. So an 8 on an 8 is going to be a single for Chris Bryant. One away brings up Schwarber. Bryant at first. 55 is a 9 on a 3. Single, runner to second. Back-to-back singles, first and second with 1 out. Here's Contreras. .53 is an 18. Single, runners advance 2 bases. S on first is out at third. Schwarber is an S. Believe it or not, he is an S. So it's an 8 center field to third base throw out of Schwarber. But Bryant will score on the single by Contreras. He's at first base with 2 away. Here's Addison Russell. 14 of 30. So he'll fly out to left field. Ends the inning. Cubs get on the board quickly, 1-0. Bottom of the first. Lorenzo Cain, 45, 14. So he draws a leadoff walk. Brings up Eric Thames, 32. 26 is fielder's choice. 4-6. They get Kane at second. One away, Ryan Braun, 64. He'll strike out. Two away, Travis Shaw, 25. Is a 9. +1 versus righties. So it drops him down to a 9. A 9 on a 9. 9 on a 9 is a 28. 28's a ground out to short. So the Brewers cannot get anything going. They leave a runner stranded. Top of the second, here's Caratini. Caratini, 44. 44 is an 8 on a 2. He's going to be a single for Caratini. So he's at first with Jason Hayward. The plate, 63. Flies out to center field. Javier Baez. 55's an 8. -2 makes him a 5. And that's going to be a single, runner to second. First and second, one out. Pitcher spot, Hendricks. 15, but it's a 13 on Hendricks. He strikes out. Two away, Zobrist. 13 is a 14, and that'll be a walk because Woodruff does not have a Z. Might be anyway, but bases loaded with 2 outs. Chris Bryant. Tough situation here. Who gets a 25 and 9. -5 versus right-handers. Could make him an 8. A 9 and an 8 is just on the edge of the out range. He's going to fly out to left field. Yep, he will fly out to left. It's one deep, but caught by Ryan Braun in left. And that keeps it a 1-run ball game. 1-0. Santana. 55's an 8. +2, so it drops him down to an 8. 8 on an 8. Single. One on and nobody out. Here's Manny Pena, 66, a 0. 42 is a 2. 2 on a 10, triple. That will be a triple for Pena, the catcher. And that scores Santana, obviously. Ties it up. Here's Villar, runner on third. Nobody out. 44, a 9. 9 on an 11 is a 29. 29 is a ground out to the pitcher. Runner holds. Orlando Arcia, 21, 26. They're playing back. Ground out, runner scores. It's too early in the game to be. It's ground out to second, but the runner will score. So 2 away, base is clear now for the pitcher spot. Woodruff. 54, he'll fly to right. Brewers get 2. It's 2-1, Milwaukee. Top of 3, Schwarber for the Cubs. 54-32, fly to right field. Brings up Contreras. 41-24, grounds out to short. Addison Russell. 35-39, strike 1. 44 is an 8, -3 on righties. 8 on a 6 is going to be a single for Addison Russell. 2-out single brings up Caratini. Singled his first time up, didn't he? Yep. 15 is an 8 on a 2. Single runner to second. 2 outs, runner to third. There are 2 outs. So Russell motors over to third with 2 away. Jason Hayward trying to get a 2-run, 2-out rally going. 31's a 9, first and third. 9 on a 4. Single, 1 scores, other to third. So still first and third, Javier Baez. 2 away, 53-19. And that will be an error on the third baseman. 1 scores, other to third. Knee 5. Things collapsing for the Brewers here. 2 runs in. And it's the pitcher spot, Hendricks. 55 is a 36. Ball 1. 23. 12. It is a ground out to first base. He'll flip to the pitcher for the out. 2 runs. 3-2 now, Chicago. Bottom of the third. Top of the order, Lorenzo Cain. 22 is a 7 on a 14. Single. So way to lead off. Lorenzo Cain singles. Brings up Thames. I'm not real big on Thames batting second. I don't know why. But he is, and he will hit away. 43-29, grounds out to the mound. Les Hendricks has a Y. It's a fielder's choice. It's a 1-6. So once again, he hits into a fielder's choice. Here's Braun, 35-40. And it's a fielder's choice again, 3-6. So 2 away, Braun at first, D. Steeler. He's a 27. There's a +1 there, and then 0, so it'd be a 26. He's going to try to steal. Braun is going to try to steal. A 26 is going to make it a 52 or less. 56. He gets thrown out stealing. It's going to be a 2-6. So Travis Shaw will lead off the next inning. Top of the 4th, Zobrist. Top of the order. 26 is a ground out to second base. 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant. Strikes out. Woodruff is an 18 batter guy, so he's actually a 2 now. Schwarber, 44 and 8. On a 2 is going to be a single. Two-out single. Contreras. We get a 16. A 28. Grounds out to short. So we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 3-2 Cubbies. Travis Shaw, 14. Flies out to left. 14 was a 30. Domingo Santana, 63, is a 31. He'll fly out to center field. Manny Pena, 24. Strikes out. Top of the 5th. Let's go to the bullpen timeout. So Josh Hader on the big left-hander for the Brewers. Here's Russell, 25 and 9 plus 3. So 9 on a 14. Single. Single, leadoff single for Addison Russell. Brings up Caratini. And he will strike out. Jason Hayward, 23. 12 is fielding 2 is a double play, 1-6-3. The Brewers turn it. Get out of the inning. Bottom of the 5th. Jonathan Villar to lead off. 24. Leads off with a strikeout. Orlando Arcia, 0 for 1, 64. Struck him out. 2 away. Brings up the pitcher spot. Hader. He's not going to bat. Timeout. Hernan Perez. 23-12. Grounds out to first. So top of the 6th, still 1-run ball game, 3-2 Brewers. They're going to go to Jeffress. And I put an E in there. It's Jeffress. Here's Baez. Here's Javier Baez. Righty-righty matchup. 35-9. He's -2, makes him a 25. So a 9 on a 25 is going to be a ground out to third. Brings up the pitcher spot, Hendricks. And he will hit. 32 is a 26. Grounds out to second. Zobrist, 52-27. He'll ground out to third. Actually, he will strike out. Jeffers has an X. Bottom of the 6th. Hendricks still in there. It's Lorenzo Cain. 26. Strikes out. Eric Thames. 53-16. Center fielder. Hayward is at fielding 1, so flies out to center. Here's Ryan Braun, 0 for 2. 55s and 8. And he's -3 versus righties, 8 on a 13. Flies to center. So bottom of the 7th, no runs for the Brewers. Bottom of the 6th, top of the 7th. They will go to their bullpen. It's going to be Matt Albers. Right-hander. 31-14. Walks Chris Bryant. Brings up Schwarber. Schwarber strikes out. Contreras. 16-28. Runner on first. It's ground out. Runner to second. Ground out to short. So 2 away. Addison Russell is 2 for 3. And he's going to fly out to right field. Retires aside. Bottom of the 7th inning. Hendricks coming back out. 24 batter guy. He's gone 20, 18, 19, 20, 21. Travis Shaw, 23. 12. He'll ground out to the first baseman. Caratini. Here's Santana. Santana with a 6 on an 8. 6 on an 8. Does he have an M? He does not. So it's a double for Santana. So runner on second in scoring position. They're down 1. Here's Pena. "13 is a 14. He will walk." There's no Z on the runner on second. First and second with 1 out. And Jonathan Villar. Hendricks is now a 9. Think they're going to go to the bullpen. Let's take a timeout. So Brian Dunsing is on for the Cubs. Came in the real game. So first and second with 1 out. Villar, the batter, switch hitter. 32-26. Pops him up to second. Dunsing has a W. So 2 away, first and second. Here's Orlando Arcia. 63-32. And he is going to fly out to right field to end the inning. The threat goes by the wayside. Top of the 8th inning. Let's see. Albers is going to... He is going to continue. Caratini, 0. Making the best of his opportunity. 12's a 7, so single. 3 for 4 for Caratini. Here's Hayward. Might ask somebody to bunt here, but I don't know about Jason Hayward. 0 for Hayward. 56-6. On a 1. 6 on a 1. Does he have an L or an M? He does. Oh my goodness. Instead of a double, that is a goner. That's a home run. Matt Albers has an M. That's a home run for Hayward. Even if you make him a 2, it's still an M. It's a home run. 2-run home run for Jason Hayward. Wow, makes it 5-2 now. Cubs, they will go to the bullpen. A little too late, the Brewers will. Tried to stretch him a little bit. Wasn't going to happen. Nebel's going to come on. Yeah, he's going to come on. Javi Baez, 35, a 9 on a 13. Nine on a 13 is a single. So brings up the pitcher spot. They will go to the bench. Timeout. So Albert Almora, pinch hitting, 33, a 0. And a 33 is a goner. Let's see. First of all, he is going to be a 13, a 1 on a 13. Unless he has an H. He does not. So it is gone. 2 2-run home runs in the inning. Pushing the lead up. for the Cubs. 2 RBI, 2-run home run for Almora. Brings up Zobrist, 25 and 8 on a 12. It is a single. Keeps things going. There is still nobody out. Chris Bryant, 45. It is a walk. No Z. Here's Schwarber. First and second, nobody out. 63. 32 flies to right. K is a strikeout. Neville has a K, so strikeout. First out of the inning. There's Contreras. 16, 28. There's on first and second. Fielder's choice of the runner to third. It's a 6-4 at second base. So first and third, 2 outs. Addison Russell. 46, struck him out. They bat around though, 4 runs. 4 runs for the Cubs in the 8th. 7-2 now. The Brewers trailing 7-2. Bottom of the 8th inning. They need a new pitcher. It's going to be Pedro Strop. Pedro Strop. And it is the pitcher spot leading off. So it's going to be who? It is going to be let's go with Aguilar. (44-8). Strope's a righty, -2 versus righties. Makes him a 20. An 8 on a 20 is going to be a fly to the left. For Aguilar. Top of the order. Kane, 43, 29. Grounds out back to the mound. 2 away. Eric Thames, 13 is a 22. Check the catcher. Contreras is a 7. So he's going to be fielding 2. And it will be a strikeout unless there's 2 outs. It's first on an error. Could be still go down as a strikeout, but he reaches on an error on the catcher. Thames aboard. Here's Braun. 14-30. Fly to left. Let's make sure it's not a strikeout. It is not. We'll go to the 9th inning. The Brewers looking for a pitcher. Timeout. Actually, we'll keep it right here. We'll go to Barnes. Neville goes 1. Come over here. Barnes now in. Caratini, 3 for 4 on the day. Barnes strikes him out. Jason Hayward flies to right field. Javi Baez flies to left. So bottom of the 9th. And they're going to go with Justin Wilson. Justin Wilson coming on, bottom of the 9th. Travis Shaw. 7-2 ball game. 32-26, grounds out to second. One away. Here's Santana, 23 is a 12. He'll ground out to first. Manny Pena, 13 is a 14. Draws a walk. So one out, or one on, 2 outs for Villar. 62 struck him out to end the ball game. The Brewers lose again, 2 in a row. This time 7-2. They won it 5-4 in real life. It's going to be tough to match with Hendricks versus Woodruff starting off. Let's see. Woodruff is going to get the loss. As he went 4 innings. Barnes goes 1. Tally up the hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 hits for the Cubs. For the Brewers, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. 4 hits, really. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits for the Brewers. The Cubs did have an error. And the Brewers had an error. So they're going to drop to 4-4 on the season. I think I'll have the totals for the pitching at the beginning of Game 9, if I remember. Until then, you guys take care and God bless.